Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Cleveland. And this is the sexy Cleveland airport. So I was supposed to work in the crew room today from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. But we had a flight come in. Actually, it was supposed to go out. It was day 2 for this crew on a 4-day trip. And one of them called out sick. They had to.
Maintenance paging Patrick Watts. Please report to gate A3 for
That was loud.
boarding and departure.
Hey,
Doors in the
Patrick, you gotta
aircraft are
go.
closing.
I was supposed to work from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. But then this flight came in, and one of the crew members had called out sick. We had no reserves. We had no ready reserves, no regular reserves, no reserves. And I overheard my boss, my supervisor. Boy, I am tired. I overheard my supervisors talking about the situation, and I said, I'm supposed to work here in the crew room, but I can certainly take the bus home, grab my stuff, my uniform and stuff, and come back. And if you need help working that flight, not a problem. It would have taken me an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours to actually go home, get my stuff, and come back. So they called crew scheduling, and they needed someone to work this flight. Otherwise, they may have actually had to cancel the flight from Vegas to Cleveland. And so they talked to crew scheduling, and crew scheduling asked if I would be available to work the flight like this in my casual clothes. I look cute. I did have my ID, of course. I have my passport. I had to borrow a watch, and I had to borrow a flight attendant manual, and I had to borrow let me switch hands here because my arm's getting tired. I had to borrow a company-issued device as well, so I could be legal to fly. And so I took the position C, which is all the way in the back. I'm the one who reads the announcements, like the safety demo. And so we flew here to Cleveland. My plane back to Vegas is finally deplaning, so I'll be able to board soon. So we flew here. Really, really great people. I haven't flown to Cleveland very often, but our guests were wonderful, super sweet. Some of them knew the situation. I guess they had been told of the short delay because we didn't have enough minimum crew to work the flight. So when I got on board and helped to help out during the flight, some of them knew that I was helping them get home. And then just before initial, the captain made an announcement to let everybody know that I was able to help them out today, and that was the only reason they were getting home to Cleveland. So the entire aircraft broke into applause. It was very sweet. It was very nice. And I had a roughly 4-hour sit here in Cleveland. Yep. Nothing going on here in the airport. And now in a few minutes I'll be boarding, in about 20 minutes I'll be boarding my flight back to Vegas. So two silver linings. There's two silver linings. First, I'm getting like 8.5 hours credit for this, so I'm being paid more than I would have been had I worked in the crew room today. And I'm deadheading back to Las Vegas today from Cleveland, which means I'm being paid full credit for the trip. My airline pays 100% for deadheading. Some only pay 50%, some pay 75%. We pay 100%. It's very nice. So I'm being paid for both ways, and I get to sleep. I get to sleep on the way back because I'm wiped out. And if I were in uniform, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I could technically, but I'd have to take off my wings, take off my ID, take off all identifying stuff for my airline. So I get to sleep. I'm just hoping I don't meet that one flight attendant who's going to be really picky about me not being in uniform. When we deadhead, we have to be in full compliance, in full uniform. But this was an emergency situation, so I'm just hoping I don't meet that one picky flight attendant who wants to start something, you know. But Yeah, so I feel good about this decision to actually work the trip today. When I got hired, when I got my CJO, I told them I was willing to do whatever they needed me to do. I told them I was flexible, and this is me trying to be flexible, be a team player. So I encourage you also to be a team player and flexible when they need you. I'm not anticipating that crew scheduling will remember that I helped them today. They have a short memory. But I know that my supervisor and his supervisor are both aware that I do try to be a good employee and a team player. So it's good karma, in case I screw up or do something wrong at work. They know that I'm a good guy, right? So it's all good. It's a win-win-win. Everyone got home to Cleveland. I'm being paid more, and my bosses know that I'm a good guy. Win-win-win. All right, so I'm gonna go. It looks like deplaning is almost finished, so I'll go over and see if I can't chat with the crew going to Las Vegas. See if I can board with them. We'll see. And that's it. So I thought I'd give you a little update as to my very unusual day. Very unusual. And that's it. So you have a great day. If you have any questions, I doubt you do, but or comments, feel free. Drop a little comment below. Subscribe. Certainly, if you have not already subscribed, subscribe. I have 2 videos I want to make. I was going to make one of them tonight. I might not because I'm not getting home till late. I want to make a video about about what? About how to encourage guests to follow direction when they don't want to. So how to handle potentially challenging situations on board. And there was another video I wanted to do. I forgot, but I'll remember later. You have a great night. Fly safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.